I'm here. I'm promoting. I like it. I had a show at the Shrine last night. WBC, I put it on. I'm in Heineken. It was great. It was amazing. The crowd was crazy. I had a great time. And then today we're at Columbia College and we did a panel just about the music industry, and it couldn't have gone any better.
So, I heard your song, I Like It, and I like it.
Thank you.
So, what's the inspiration behind that song?
You know what? The inspiration behind I Like It is, the message is it's just love and relationships. And, you know, I know y'all are teenagers, but one day when you grow up and you meet somebody that you love, you'll understand that relationships, like people, are not perfect. And, you know, one day you may love somebody so much, but that same person you love so much, but they can really get on your nerves sometimes. And that's what I Like It is about. Is, you know, I love you, but you are getting on my last nerve right now, but I still love you, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that in the video.
Yeah.
Did you choreograph that video?
Rhapsody James, she is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So is there an album in the works?
Absolutely. We're in the studio. I was just saying earlier today is that it's killing me because I've been out here doing promo and I haven't been able to be in the studio like that, and this is torture. Like, I live in the studio, but an album is definitely in works. We got a lot of great songs, probably halfway through. So we're working with the interns. The interns are actually from Chicago. So really incredible producers co-signing too. Shout out to them. And yeah, working on an album.
I read that you were doing songwriting first.
Yeah.
So what made you come from behind the scenes to in front?
Well, you know what? Just I'm one. I always accept where I am, and you know, when songwriting was available to me, and I feel like that's what God wanted me to do for that period. That's what I did, and I always wanted to be an artist. I was an artist before I was in a group called Rich Girl, but when songwriting came to me, I'm like, okay, God, that's what you want me to do. I'm gonna write some records, and you know, I'm a big believer in it. You make the best out of your situation, and you know, if your heart desires lines up with God's will, it's gonna work. It's gonna happen. And so songwriting led to me being an artist. It led to me being an artist.
So what advice do you have for teens who want to work into the business?
Teens who want to get into the business. You have to just, in no matter what role you want, you might want to be an artist, you might want to be a songwriter, you may want to be an A&R at a label. No matter what it is, you just have to be persistent. You have to work really hard. And it's, you know, it's things that we've heard our parents and grandparents pass down to us for years, but they pass it down for a reason. It is true. And you just have to work really hard. And don't look down on where you are. You're in that place for a reason. You make the best out of that situation, and you just work your little butt off.
So who are some of your musical influences?
My musical influences, they're kind of all over the board. So you ready? Okay. So I grew up in church. Grew up singing in church. Love me some Clark sisters. Love me some. Well, Kiki is actually younger than me, but Jesus, I love me some Kiki. Love me some Kim Burrell, Yolanda Adams. Love me some Ken Spirituals. In terms of just like R&B music, I love Jodeci and Drew Hill, 112 and Jagged Edge and Bright Night. In terms of the women, I love Aaliyah and Janet Jackson and Beyonce, Rihanna. Like I so much flavor in all of those names. So it's kind of all over the place. And of course you have your legends, your Michael Jacksons, your Whitney Houstons, Patti LaBelle, Shaka Khan's. I'm all over the place. I love them all. I can never pick. I love them all.
I did want to ask, how did you get your song first published?
The song I Like It. How did I get it like placed? Like how did
you get the song into people's hands to be able to publish it?
Well, my I Like It record. Actually, I heard that record in my head one day. So once it was created, at the time I was already around, you know, Chris and Tina. I played it for them a little minute ago, and they really liked it. So once I got my deal, and it was time to pick a single, the label really liked that record. Of course, I liked it, Tina liked it, Chris liked it, and so we just decided to go with that record.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did wanted to ask, did you study songwriting or were you self-taught?
You know what? If by studying we mean that I watched people write, and I learned by watching other people write. So I never took any classes on the art of songwriting, but I was a sponge. And anytime I feel like you see someone that does something that you aspire to do, and they do it 10 times better than you, you have to sit there and soak it in, and you ask questions and you learn. And that's what I did with songwriting. Just even the first time I ever wrote with Chris, it was probably one of the first times that I'd seen somebody write a song without physically writing it down. And I got to see the structure and the method in which he did that, and the whole going in and laying down melodies, and then you come out of the booth and you listen to it. And laying down melodies is just, you go in there and you hum over a beat. Like you hum how you think that the song would go. You come out, you listen to that. Another person may go in and hum and do the same thing. You literally piece your humming together with theirs, from your verse to your B section right before your big chorus. Exactly. Yeah, your pre-chorus. And once you have that figured out, you put the words to it. So I learned how to write by watching people do that.
That's nice. I still wanted to know, do you write your lyrics first or your melody?
It varies. It varies. Sometimes I have a song called "Fight for Me," and I heard that concept before I even heard a beat for it. And I actually ended up doing it with these producers called Pop and Oak, and I ended up writing the song with Babyface. So that was a blessing. But I had that title in my head ahead of time. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you hear the song before you even hear the track, and then sometimes you hear the track and that inspires a song for you. Right. So it varies. It's a very vibey type of thing.
Okay. One more question I wanted to ask. In your music video, I love you here now. But in your music video, I saw you had like blonde chicane hair, and I wanted to see, where did you get it done at? Or
you know what? My beautician. Her name is Jamaica Wilson. She has a shop in Carson, California called Identity Hair Salon. She is amazing. She is absolutely amazing. She can do whatever you want her to do with your hair. I remember before I had it blonde, I went through this pink phase. And so it was brown, and then it was like blonde, and then it was pink at the tips. And it was a certain color pink that I wanted, and she got it exactly like how I wanted. She's amazing.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Is it hard for you being a woman in the music industry?
You know what? That's a really great question. And it can be if you're not focused. You have to stay focused. I say it all the time, even all the way down to the way that you dress when you go to sessions. Because the majority of the situations that I'm in, it's mostly men. I'm the only woman. A lot of time, I am the only woman in those sessions. And if you ask, and it's a running joke, but if you ask the men that I work with to this day, they will tell you, yo, man, I tried hitting on Sevyn probably like 2 years ago, and just realized, okay, nope, that's not getting nowhere. And that's because when I go into work, it's work. You know what I mean? It's work, and you want people to respect you, respect your thoughts, and respect how you think. And you have to go in like that. So even in terms of the way that I dress when I go to my sessions, just to to put all the way out there, Cleveland is put up. You know what I mean? Cleveland is put up, and I'm not wearing super duper shorts, and you know what I mean? I watch how I dress when I go to my sessions. You just watch how you act, and to be realistic, I'm in a male-filled industry. I'm gonna get hit on. That's gonna happen, but it's all about how you respond to it.
So which part of the creative process do you love the most? Do you like recording, writing songs, performing?
But I love rehearsals. I love rehearsals so much, it's not even funny. Because I can mess up 10 trillion times in rehearsals. I can do a backflip, which I can't do no backflip. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try to do that backflip in rehearsals. So I love rehearsals because we just get to experiment and try different things and be goofy and silly. So I love rehearsals. Yeah.
And is there anybody that you would want to collaborate with?
There's a couple of people. For one, I'm signed to Atlantic, and it's a lot of male artists on that label. And you know that are amazing. You have Wiz Khalifa, you got Trey Songz, you have Bruno Mars, you have B.O.B., you have, you know, just a gang of them. And I would love to do a record with all of those guys. Would love that.
So what are we going to see from you in the near future?
Man, in the near future, well, you'll definitely see me promoting I Like It More. You'll probably see a new sometime soon. More videos, more, I really would love to be on a tour by the end of the year. I would love to hop on somebody's tour and be an opening act. That'd be great. Yeah.
So is there anything else that you would like to say or say to your fans or stars?
Yeah, I want to share my Twitter and my Instagram. My Twitter is @Sevyn, SEVYN. My Instagram is @7EB. My website is sevynstreeter.com. SEVYNSTREETER. It's a lot, sorry. And I actually just shot Rip the Runway for BET, and that's going to air on March 20th. So everybody check that out too.
So I appreciate you talking to True Star
Thank you.
Giving us some time.
Thank you. Let me just say that for y'all, how old are y'all?
I'm 18.
18. How old are you?
I'm 17 and a half.
Y'all are good. Y'all are really, really good, and you came in here prepared, and it shows. Like, great job.
I do want to ask a question. I wanted to know, as a songwriter myself, is it affordable to be a songwriter or a singer?
Which is more affordable?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me think about that.
I mean, profitable.
More profitable. It's definitely more profitable to be a songwriter.
Okay.
It's definitely more profitable because with songwriting, you'll see those checks for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? If you write a really good record, your kids can eat off of that record. And being an artist, I think you can make money, really good money from being an artist too, but you have to, once you get to a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, people don't have to know me in order for me to write a song. You know what I mean? Being an artist, you have to do your promo and, introduce people to yourself and kind of help them understand and have records that they love and, get endorsement deals. You get money for endorsements and things like that as an artist. As a songwriter, I can be a Joe Schmo on the street and say, here's my song. You know what I mean? If the song is great, anybody can cut that song. Beyonce can cut it, Chris Brown can cut it, and that'll be a really nice check that you'll see for the rest of your life. So songwriting, I feel like, is definitely more profitable, especially in the beginning.
And what are your hidden talents that no one knows or discovered yet?
Hidden talents? Whew. Let me think about that. I feel like what is you know any of my hidden talents?
Like, do you cook more?
I can definitely cook. I can
cook a mean dessert or cook a mean meal.
I mean, I cook a mean miso salmon. It's kind of awesome. Can't even lie. My miso salmon is so bomb. They can give Cheesecake Factory a run for their money. My miso salmon is pretty good. I mean, I love bowling. I really love bowling. I'm on and off with that. Don't ask me to play any sports because I suck. I cannot play basketball to save my life. I tried when I was younger. All I was good at was defense. Couldn't play nothing else. I couldn't shoot. Couldn't do nothing else. I could play some defense though. My cousin Brandon will tell you. Let me see what else. I love rollerblading. I haven't rollerbladed in a long time, but I love rollerblading. Love rollerblading. And catching movies. I'm addicted to the movies, and I love going by myself.
Yeah.
And sitting in the back row with a big bucket of popcorn and a slushie. Yes.
Is there anything that you wanted to perform that you haven't yet?
That I wanted to perform. Any place or
A place, yes.
I just want to go on tour. I really just want to go on tour, and I just want to perform all over the U.S. And honestly, I've never been to Europe.
Oh.
Never been to Europe. I would love to go to Europe and perform in Europe.
Okay.
That'd be great.
If you could dabble into something new or learn something new, what would it be?
Dabble into something new. Painting. I wanna paint. I wanna learn how to paint. And I get that from Swiss Beats. He's like an older brother to me. I look up to him, and him and Alicia both, they're amazing. But Swiss paints, and he's really dope. And when I was working with Alicia, he was talking to me about it. I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna call you, and you can tell me what exactly I need to buy. And I just still haven't done it. But I really want to get to that. I really want to paint. And then Chris paints. Chris is, well, he uses a spray can for it. But yeah, you know his art that he does. He uses spray cans for that. But yeah, I would love to paint. Learn how to paint.
Another form of art.
Yeah, it's another form of art. Another way to get all this craziness in my head, right? Yeah.
How long did you keep your day job before you went to?
Oh, this is so embarrassing. You want to know why this is embarrassing? I told this to one of my friends. I actually told this to the interns, the producers that are from Chicago. They laughed at me so hard one day because they were talking about their first jobs. And, you know, I was just like kind of quiet. And they were like, so Sevyn, what was your first job? And I've never had a job.
Really?
I've never had a job. And I should probably knock on some wood. But I've never had a job. And, you know, I feel like it's a blessing, it's a gift, and it's a curse. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you can't truly understand the value of $1 unless you've had a real job, a real 9-to-5. So I thank God that I have responsible parents. You know what I mean? And that I'm fairly responsible myself to know how to manage money. But I think that is one of the most amazing things, I think, to have a job. I've never had a job.
Neither have I.
No?
No.
You never had a job?
I really want a job. All my friends have it, but I don't. I'm so mad.
You
But I
don't?
do.
You want one or you don't?
I do. I want one, but I don't have one yet.
Right. Well, what do you want to do?
I'm currently a musician. Actually I wrote 200 songs.
Oh, nice.
Last summer. Last summer.
Nice. That's
And
amazing.
then this summer I'll probably write even more. And then the reason why I asked you about the asking celebrities for the songs and stuff, because I wrote a song for Beyonce, but I had no clue how to hand it to it literally kind of. Well, not literally, but.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of, I don't have a Beyonce connect, but I have to, send you.
Okay.
But yeah, so I hope you find the job that you want.
I hope so too.
I hope you find a job that you like.
What you started the job? Like, we're on the job.
This is absolutely a job. People don't realize it, but it's work. You're doing research and you read up on people and you have to make sure you're prepared. It's a job. It is. Yeah. Absolutely.
So thank you. Anything else you want to say?
No, just that y'all are really great. Like, y'all are really, really great. Y'all ask really great questions. I love when people ask questions that I haven't really had asked before, and that was really good. So thank you. Thank you.
So I like to say one thing. I'm not supposed to be saying nothing.
No,
I'm
you're
just,
fine. Absolutely
but
fine.
I have to tell you this. You know, we were waiting so long for you, and then we had to come over here, and it was so hectic. But your spirit is so fantastic. I've been around a lot of entertainers. I probably don't look like I'm incognito right now, like the assistant that I am. But your spirit is is so wonderful, and I am so impressed with how you took time with them and how you encouraged them to, and I just have a feeling that you are going to be blessed and have a really long, great career.
Thank you so
Just
much.
if you don't anything, you hold on to 1/10 of what you got. It's a done deal.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just had to tell you that.
But they were great. Like, they were really, really great. Like, for y'all to be so young, like, people come here and they'll ask the same questions, which is, I'm all good for that because I understand their general questions that people want to know. But it's just so nice when people ask different questions and they have conversations and you don't have to wait for them to get to them. Like, they knew, they came in and they was on it. Like, that's awesome. Y'all young, y'all look great. Y'all look really great.
Well, just as you see that in them, I'm this way on the other side of the spectrum, and I just see great things in you. I know what the industry can do to you, and I listened to how you talked about that focus and how you dress and how you speak, and actually you're teaching them as you say that because they're absorbing everything that you're saying because of their age, and so it's just wonderful to see you pass that down to them and have such an open spirit and give so much.
Thank you.
I do appreciate you talking to True Star because the wait was definitely worth it. Like when we came in, I was like,
I had to wait so long too.
I mean, it was worth it.
You're just
I told Deanna that I was going to get you